Did you know that 2 simple words have the power to transform your financial life? St. Padre Pio left us an extraordinary legacy, a spiritual key that has helped countless people overcome their financial struggles. If you believe in Padre Pio's wisdom, write "I trust" in the comments below. My dear friends, I understand the weight of financial worries, the constant stress about bills, the sleepless nights wondering how to provide for your family, the feeling that no matter how hard you work, it's never enough. Today, I want to share with you a profound teaching from Padre Pio that has the power to change everything. These 2 words might seem simple, but they carry immense spiritual power. Padre Pio taught us that when we find ourselves in financial difficulties, we should simply say, "I trust," not just as mere words, but as a profound declaration of faith. He understood that true abundance flows from complete trust in God's providence. You see, Padre Pio himself came from humble beginnings. He knew what it meant to face scarcity, yet he never lost his faith. He witnessed countless miracles of providence in his life and in the lives of those who sought his guidance. Time and time again, he would tell those struggling with financial problems, "Say these 2 words with complete faith, I trust." But what makes these words so powerful? It's not just about repeating them mechanically. It's about understanding their deep spiritual significance. When we say "I trust," we're making a powerful declaration of faith. We're acknowledging that we're not alone in our struggles, that there's a greater plan for our lives. Padre Pio taught that this declaration of trust needs to come from the depths of our heart. It's not just about financial prosperity. It's about achieving a state of complete surrender and faith. When we truly trust, we open ourselves to receive blessings in ways we never imagined possible. Think about this for a moment. How many times have you tried to solve your financial problems purely through logical means? Working harder, cutting expenses, seeking new opportunities, these are all important steps. But Padre Pio reminds us that true abundance begins with spiritual alignment. I've witnessed remarkable transformations in people's lives when they began to apply this teaching, not just in their financial situation, but in their entire approach to life. The peace that comes from truly trusting is priceless. When we release our grip on worry and embrace trust, we create space for miracles to happen. What's fascinating about Padre Pio's teaching is its simplicity. He didn't prescribe complex rituals or lengthy prayers. Just 2 words, "I trust." But these words, when spoken with sincere faith, have the power to move mountains. They represent a complete surrender to God's providence and wisdom. Before we delve deeper into how to apply these powerful words in your daily life, I want you to think about something. What would change in your life if you truly, deeply trusted? How would it feel to release the burden of constant financial worry? To know that you're not alone in your struggles? If you're ready to discover the transformative power of these 2 words, if you're prepared to open your heart to a new way of living, stay with me. Because what I'm about to share next will show you exactly how to apply Padre Pio's wisdom in practical ways that can transform your financial reality. Remember, if this message resonates with your heart, write "I trust" in the comments below. Let's create a community of faith and support where we can all grow together in trust and abundance. Now, let me share with you something remarkable about these 2 words that Padre Pio taught us. These weren't just casual words he spoke. They emerged from his deep spiritual experiences and his profound understanding of faith. During his life, Padre Pio faced numerous challenges. Living through 2 world wars, economic hardships, and personal trials, he discovered that trust was the foundation of all spiritual and material abundance. He often reminded people that worry is useless. What we need is trust and action guided by faith. Consider this powerful quote from Padre Pio: "Pray, hope, and don't worry. Worry is useless. God is merciful and will hear your prayer." This perfectly encapsulates his teaching about trust. He understood that excessive worry about financial matters can block the very blessings we're seeking. The biblical foundation for this teaching is profound. We find it reflected in Matthew 6:26. Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? This passage beautifully illustrates the kind of trust Padre Pio was teaching. Think about the power of declaration. When we say, "I trust," we're not just speaking words. We're aligning ourselves with a spiritual truth. We're declaring our faith in something greater than our current circumstances. This declaration has the power to shift our perspective and open new possibilities. But here's what makes Padre Pio's teaching unique. He understood that trust isn't passive. It's not about sitting back and waiting for miracles. Instead, it's about maintaining faith while taking inspired action. When we truly trust, we act from a place of confidence rather than desperation. The words, "I trust," become a compass that guides our decisions. Instead of making choices from a place of fear or scarcity, we begin to act from a foundation of faith and abundance. This shift in mindset often leads to better financial decisions and opportunities we might have missed when clouded by worry. Padre Pio taught that this trust extends beyond just financial matters. It touches every aspect of our lives, our relationships, health, and spiritual growth. When we learn to trust in one area, it naturally flows into others, creating a beautiful harmony in our lives. And before I continue revealing these very important teachings of Padre Pio about trust and prosperity, I want to invite you to be part of this spiritual family. If these messages of protection and wisdom are touching your heart, you can support this space by becoming a member of the channel. Also, if this message is helping your life, don't forget to leave your thank you in the comments below the video. Now let's continue with these important revelations. There's a profound reason why Padre Pio emphasized these specific words. The act of saying, "I trust," creates a spiritual connection that transcends our immediate circumstances. It's a reminder that we're part of something greater, that our financial struggles are temporary, but our faith is eternal. Remember, Padre Pio didn't just teach this, he lived it. Throughout his life, he witnessed countless manifestations of providence, not just for himself, but for all those who embraced this teaching with sincere hearts. He saw how simple trust could open doors that seemed permanently closed. The beauty of this teaching lies in its universality. Whether you're facing serious financial hardship or simply seeking greater abundance in your life, these two words hold the same power. They remind us that true wealth begins with spiritual richness. Let's explore how to apply these powerful words in your daily life. The practice of saying, "I trust," isn't just about repetition. It's about creating a new mindset that attracts abundance and peace. Start your day by declaring, "I trust," as soon as you wake up. This sets the tone for your entire day. Before checking your bank account, before opening bills, before facing any financial decisions, pause and say these words with conviction. This morning practice helps build a foundation of faith that carries you through the day. Padre Pio emphasized specific times when these words become particularly powerful. When facing unexpected expenses, say, "I trust." When a bill arrives that seems impossible to pay, say, "I trust." When opportunities seem scarce, say, "I trust." Each declaration is like planting a seed of faith that will grow into manifestation. Here's a practical way to strengthen this practice. Write "I trust" on small notes and place them where you'll see them regularly: your wallet, your workspace, your mirror. These visual reminders help maintain your focus on trust throughout the day. Every time you see these words, repeat them with renewed faith. The power of these words extends beyond just speaking them. When you say, "I trust," take a moment to feel the peace that comes with genuine trust. Let go of the tension in your shoulders. Release the worry from your mind. This physical and emotional release is crucial for allowing abundance to flow into your life. Padre Pio taught that trust must be accompanied by wise action. While declaring, "I trust," remain open to guidance about practical steps you can take. Perhaps you'll feel inspired to learn new skills, explore different opportunities, or make better financial decisions. Trust doesn't mean inaction. It means acting from a place of faith rather than fear. Consider creating a daily ritual around these words. Perhaps light a candle, take a few deep breaths, and spend 5 minutes in quiet reflection while repeating, "I trust." This dedicated practice helps deepen your connection to the spiritual power behind these words. When financial worries arise, and they will, use these words as your first response. Instead of allowing anxiety to take hold, immediately declare, "I trust." This creates a new neural pathway, replacing worry with faith as your default reaction to financial challenges. Remember to apply this trust to all areas of your finances. Whether you're paying bills, making investments, or considering a new job opportunity, let "I trust" be your guiding principle. This comprehensive approach ensures that your entire financial life is aligned with faith and spiritual wisdom. Padre Pio observed that those who practice this trust often experienced unexpected blessings. Sometimes it came through surprising opportunities, other times through resources appearing just when needed. The key is to remain open to how the answers may come, trusting that they will arrive at the perfect time. Make these words part of your evening routine as well. Before sleeping, reflect on moments when trust carried you through the day. Express gratitude for both the challenges and blessings, knowing that each experience strengthens your faith. End your day with a final peaceful declaration, "I trust." The practice becomes particularly powerful when shared with others. When you hear someone expressing financial worries, gently remind them of these 2 words. Share how this practice has impacted your life. Building a community of trust helps strengthen everyone's faith. As you consistently practice saying, "I trust," you'll notice subtle changes. Your decisions become more confident, your peace more stable, your ability to recognize opportunities sharper. This is the transformation that Padre Pio knew was possible through simple, unwavering trust. Now, let's explore the profound transformation that occurs when we fully embrace these 2 powerful words. The change begins in our hearts and gradually manifests in our external circumstances. When you consistently declare, "I trust," you'll notice your relationship with money starting to shift. Instead of seeing it as a source of stress, you begin to view it as a tool for good. This is exactly what Padre Pio taught, that our financial resources are meant to serve a higher purpose. The transformation often starts subtly. You might notice feeling more peaceful when checking your bank balance. The panic that used to arise when unexpected expenses appear begins to diminish. You start making decisions from a place of wisdom rather than fear. These small changes signal the beginning of a deeper transformation. Padre Pio observed that people who mastered trust experienced a fascinating phenomenon. Their needs were met in ways they couldn't have planned or predicted. Sometimes it came through new work opportunities, sometimes through unexpected resources, and often through improved ability to manage existing resources. Remember, this transformation isn't just about attracting more money. It's about developing a healthier relationship with finances overall. When we truly trust, we break free from the cycle of constant worry that often leads to poor financial decisions. We gain clarity about our true needs versus our wants. One of the most powerful aspects of saying "I trust" is how it affects our daily choices. When trust becomes your foundation, you naturally begin to make wiser financial decisions. You become more discerning about your spending, more grateful for what you have, and more open to opportunities for growth. Consider this wisdom from Padre Pio. Our trust creates a channel through which blessings can flow. When worry and fear block this channel, even abundant resources can't bring us peace. But when we maintain trust, we keep this channel open, allowing both material and spiritual blessings to reach us. The transformation extends beyond finances. People often report improved relationships, better health, and a deeper sense of purpose. This is because true trust affects our entire being. When we release the heavy burden of financial worry, we free up energy for other aspects of life. Pay attention to the signs of transformation in your life. Perhaps you'll notice greater peace when dealing with financial matters, improved clarity in decision-making, unexpected opportunities appearing, a stronger sense of purpose with your resources, more generous heart. Despite circumstances, trust also transforms how we view challenges. Instead of seeing financial difficulties as pure obstacles, we begin to recognize them as opportunities for growth and miracles. This shift in perspective often leads to creative solutions we might have missed when blinded by worry. The most beautiful part of this transformation is how it ripples out to affect others. When people see the peace and confidence you maintain even in challenging times, they're drawn to understand your secret. Your trust becomes a light that helps others find their way to faith. Remember, transformation through trust isn't instantaneous. It's a journey. Some days you'll find it easier to trust than others. This is normal and part of the process. The key is to maintain the practice of declaring, "I trust," regardless of how you feel in the moment. Let me share with you the final insights about the transformative power of these two words that Padre Pio left us. This wisdom has the potential to completely reshape your relationship with abundance. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. These two simple words, "I trust," carry immense power when spoken with genuine faith. They're not just words, but a declaration that opens paths to abundance and peace in your life. The practice of trust that Padre Pio taught us goes beyond mere positive thinking. It's about aligning ourselves with a higher purpose and understanding that our financial well-being is part of a greater plan. When we truly embrace this truth, we begin to see changes not just in our circumstances, but in our entire approach to life. Remember, this practice requires consistency. Make these words part of your daily routine, morning, evening, and especially during moments of financial stress. Let "I trust" become your immediate response to any financial worry or challenge that appears in your path. Think about the transformation we discussed. When you declare "I trust," you're not just hoping for change, you're actively participating in your own transformation. You're choosing faith over fear, trust over worry, and peace over anxiety. Oh, dear soul who has come this far, if these teachings of Padre Pio on trust and prosperity touch your heart, I invite you to leave a thank you below this video. This simple gesture of gratitude helps more families to receive these valuable revelations. And if you wish to continue receiving more messages of protection and wisdom, become a member of this space of connection and faith. Together we can create a community where peace and harmony are a reality in every home. Take these teachings with you. Let them guide your decisions, inspire your actions, and strengthen your faith. Remember that Padre Pio's wisdom continues to transform lives today, just as it did during his lifetime. As you move forward, carry these two powerful words in your heart. Let them be your companion in times of abundance and in times of need. Trust that your path is guided, your needs are known, and your faith will be rewarded. Remember to share this message with others who might be struggling with financial worries. Together, we can create a community of faith and support where trust overcomes fear and abundance flows freely. May these teachings of Padre Pio bring you peace, prosperity, and renewed faith in your journey. Keep declaring "I trust" with conviction, knowing that true transformation begins with these simple yet powerful words.